Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to another video on the YouTube channel. Today we are finally back with a predictions video. It has been a very long time, but I'm here, officially back. I was hoping to get a video out every single prediction video or whatever, every single regional for every split, but unfortunately my PC decided to do other things, and shut down and break, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get on or record anything. So yeah, but we're back officially, and just in time for the major. It's about a week away, a little less than a week away. It's about 5 days away. And I thought, what perfect time to get back into a major prediction video. Yeah, this is kind of a weird tournament, I guess, in a way. A lot less teams, sorta. A lot more from the lower region teams, but a lot less from the major teams. Um, it's okay. It happens, and I'm glad that they're at least seeing um some more availability for these lower teams, especially Mina getting 2 spots is incredible. Furia and Complexity representing South America. Limitless finally getting to represent SSA for majors. It's so cool to see. I'm happy to see it, as much as I think that they're probably going to go 0-3 every single major and worlds they get to. It is cool to see that they are able to be here on these majors and to play in them. Even if people don't have high expectations for them, it's a lot of representation for their region, and that's good to see. But of course, you know, that's not the big thing. The big thing is winning the entire tournament. And today we're going to go through my predictions to kind of see who I think is going to win the entire tournament and who I think is going to play the best. Yeah. Anyways, let's get into this. Firstly, these first 3 matches are kind of a, kind of a, I don't want to say easy, but I feel like all 3 of these matches should go either a 3-0 or a 3-1, especially the Carmine and G2 series. They should easily be a sweep. Um, BDS, I can see Elevate if they peak and Elevate, or if Elevate peaks and BDS doesn't really like play as serious as they should be. I can see Elevate taking a game, probably not 2, and definitely not winning the series. Maybe, unless BDS are just playing horrible, which could happen because it is a rookie in land. So we'll see. BDS should take that pretty easily. As much as I hate to see it for Elevate and Limitless, they should win. They should lose. Vitality versus Complexity, kind of an interesting one here. Complexity is a team that came from North America back to South America, and I expected a lot from the roster, and I haven't seen much, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, I don't really know what to say there. I expected a lot more, to be honest. And Vitality, same thing. They win Worlds. They won the last major. Before that, and then they came back and just looked okay, like a pretty solid like top team, but just not great. You know what I'm saying? Not like a world champion competing team. I still think I have them going to win the series. I think it'll be very close, a lot closer than what it kind of looks like. Even though it's game 5, I think Complexity will be very competitive in the series. I can even see Complexity taking it, but I'm just gonna have Vitality taking it because I don't know. I feel like Vitality have that clutch factor in them. They know what they need to do, and I think they can get it done. Genji versus Power, back, same thing. I like Genji. Power is a weaker region team. They've come in to prove something. This is the best team we've seen come out of the Oceania region in a while, if at all. I'm expecting a lot from this roster, but their first matches against Genji, you can't expect too much. Gentlemates Rule 1, I'm gonna have this going as an upset. I like Rule 1, and as much as they've kind of gotten shut down by Falcons in their team region, um, Gentlemates is like the worst team coming from Europe, and that's not like a diss on them because that's because Europe has extremely high peaks. They have Carmine Corp coming into it. They have Vitality, the world champions. They have BDS, who have gotten second at the World Championship, who've won majors, they're a solid team, and that's nothing. That's not a diss against Gentlemates. They are very good roster, but I think Rule 1 will just clutch it up and take them down, just as a random throw out a random surprise. You know, that's how it goes. Falcons versus OG. I like OG. I think Falcons have come here to prove something. They got second place. They peaked in one event, a completely different roster, but they completely peaked in an event. Got second place, but unfortunately, they just couldn't get it through. And I think they're here to prove a point. They're here to prove that Mina is a competitive team, that they can put themselves on the board and win a major. They want to do that. I think they can do that. I think they may do that, and I think OG is a pretty easy first game to get through. OG really good roster, just you know, it happens. Luminosity versus Furia. I like Luminosity. I'm a bit biased towards Luminosity, but Furia have come to prove something as well, and I think they will come out to prove that. Um, yeah, I I feel like Furia will probably take that down fairly easily. As much as I hate to see that, but it happens. Carmine Corp versus Rule One. I could see Rule One taking a game. I think Carmine Corp will take it down pretty easily. Um, Probably the easiest matchup for Carmine Corp. Out of the entire upper round two, so they should take him down pretty with ease, honestly. Unless they just don't perform at all. Um, yeah. To be fair, Rule One have had more practice than Carmine Corp did, especially the first round. So I can see them taking a game, but I think Carmine Corp will easily warm up and take him down pretty easily. BDS versus Vitality. Let's go back and forth. I'm gonna give it to Vitality. I think Vitality will take it. BDS are a good team. Um, do I think they are a major competing team? No, I don't think they are. I think they have a lot of inconsistencies from what I've seen. Um, they've peaked highly, but they've kind of in the same tournament peaked very lowly. Um, that's what I'm trying to say is like they've had highs and lows in the same tournament. Um, they're a solid roster. They have a rookie on the roster. It happens. Vitality is a very tough opponent. They've all had land experience. They know how to win lands, and I think they will do that. G2 versus Furia. Oof, I would like Furia to win this. I think G2 are consistent enough to take that down. Um, I think they got that clutch factor in them. Uh, Neither one of them had like a crazy big warm up. I think Furia had a bigger warm up, but I think G2 can adapt faster, and I think they'll be able to take them down. They're the North America like godsend team, to be fair with you, so I'm expecting a lot from them. Falcons. I like Genji. I like North America, obviously, but I think Falcons, like I said, come here to prove something. I think they will. I think Falcons had a bigger warm up, and I think they will continue to be consistent. Genji are very good, but I think Falcons are a better team than them, honestly. Um, that may just be me, but that's just what I feel. I think Falcons, like I said, coming to prove something. They want to prove something. They may prove something. They might not prove something. Who knows? But we'll see. Gentlemates, Limitless. As much as I hate to say that, I think Limitless will go 3-0 right there. Gentlemates should take that down with ease. Same thing for the next one. Probably going to be a 3-0. Who knows? Luminosity, Pioneers. I'm going to give Luminosity this one. Maybe a bit of bias because honestly, on paper, Luminosity should take this down. I would say Pioneers are a good roster, and I think Luminosity, unfortunately, have a lot of inconsistencies. Rounds they should win, and they don't. Um, where they just start up late and they just can't get it going. And I think Luminosity will keep it close, sadly, but I think they should take them down, hopefully. OG versus Power. OG should take that one down, I would say. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Carmine Corp versus Vitality. Both are good. I think Carmine will probably take it down. I think they got Vitality's number. And I think they will continue to have Vitality's number, especially on land. They should take it. G2 versus Falcons. Um, I guess you would think G2 would win. I'm gonna have an upset here, just to make it more fun. I think Falcons take them down and go 3-0 in the tournament, and G2 drop to the round four. High matches, of course, they still have two more lives to lose, so they're fine. But yeah, whatever. Um, BDS Luminosity. Hate to say it, like Luminosity, but BDS should take that down. I think it'll be close. I think if Luminosity peak this land, I honestly think they can get some crazy good upsets. Maybe beating Fury up, hopefully beating Pioneers, especially through here, and then possibly taking down BDS. I think it's a very high ask for Luminosity to take down a team like BDS, but I think they could do it if they're peaking. Furia versus OG. I'm gonna have Furia taking it because I like Furia and I like OG as well, but I think Furia will be a lot more faster and outpace OG more than they're expecting or more than they can handle. Genji, Gentlemates, same thing. I think Genji will clutch it up after losing the Falcons and they will go back up. Rule 1 complexity. I'm gonna give it to Rule 1. Um, I really don't have an explanation for this one. I really didn't watch a lot of MENA or South America. Um, Rule One's very. They should be a very good team. Especially from results. Um, yeah, they're kind of like an okay team in the region, but Falcons are just that far ahead. I have them going 3-0, so Rule One could literally be anything under the 3-0 and still be considered below Falcons, like the region says. But that's just me. Complexity haven't impressed me that much, and honestly, I don't know if they will, especially at this land. We'll see. Hate to say it, Power should take the down. Best team in OC taken down. Limitless, not that hard of an ask. Unfortunate road for Limitless. This was their easiest matchup, and it's still being one of the best teams from their respective region. It's just unfortunate. They went through Karma and Corp, Gentlemates, and then now Power. And the Pioneers Elevate. I'm okay. I gotta have a little bit of fun. We're gonna have Elevate going through. I don't really have an explanation for that. Um, there's gonna be some random win out there, and it's gonna be something stupid like Pioneers winning. I mean losing. Um, when you think Pioneers will win, they don't. Um, I don't know. That's kind of just a throwout one, kind of a fun one. I don't think either one of those teams are going to make it to the playoffs, but I think it is pretty cool to see Elevate possibly get a massive upset on Pioneers and to clutch it up, especially when there's like I think two lane rookies on the roster, and then LCT who has been to a land before but never really performed too well. So it'd be cool to see them win. G2 Rule 1, I think G2 will take that down, clutch it up, take down the other respective team from the region that took them down from the 3-0 bracket. Yeah, they'll get the revenge on Mina, and perfect place to do it. Furia versus Vitality, big upset here. Vitality, look like on the verge of getting reverse swept. Furia will take it. BDS Genji, same thing. I'm gonna give it to Genji. I think they will lose to Falcons, but they will bring it right on back. Um, yeah, that's how I feel right there. Gentlemates Elevate. Hate to say it, but Elevate are gone. Complexity, same thing. Power will take a game, but I think Complexity will, um, should take it. And then I hate this matchup right here because it's a North American team going home. And, I hate to say it. Now, I feel like if Luminosity are peaking at land, they will probably take down OG, most likely. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have OG taking it down and clutching it up. Maybe just me. That's how I feel. Possibly, possibly not. We'll see. BDS complexity. BDS will keep it close, but they will clutch it up and take it in the end. Vitality, I think, will take down Gentlemates um, fairly easily. And then. Do I want to have Luminosity being the only North American team to not make the playoffs? No. OG will scrape to the round five and barely lose to Rule One, who look to prove that MENA is a strong, strong region. Um, yeah, very, very weird things we got here. I mean, we were missing OG, Gentleman's Complexity, Luminosity from the top eight. It's kind of not really crazy, but I feel like those are some teams that you would expect to see there in a way. All right, here we are. Playoff time. I think Rule 1 might take a match, but like I said, Carmine Corp are going to do the same thing they did to them in Swiss and just bring it to them and outpace them in every way possible. And yeah, I'm expecting that. Jinji versus Furia. I think it'll be close. I think Furia will clutch it up. I think honestly, they're a very good team. Um, from what I've seen of their plays, they're really good. And I think Jinji, if they peak and play like Jinji should be on paper, they could take it down. But I think Furia are going to upset here and make a massive run for South America. Falcons versus Vitality. Now, I'm gonna say this because I really do like this Falcons roster. It's a majority of the OG Rule One roster, and I really like that roster. I would love to see Falcons go to a top four and possibly go to a top two. What I'm gonna say right here is it never goes the way I want it to. Vitality will take it down. I hate to say that. I love this Falcons roster, and I would definitely love to see them get a massive, massive win over Vitality and then go to a top four, like I said. But it just never goes my way. Vitality will probably clutch it up and take it down. That's just how it goes. That's what I feel. I think G2 will take that. On paper, I think it's the best team in North America against a kind of the kind of not the worst, but kind of a mid um top team in Europe. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of whatever. And what a top four we have: two European, one North American, and one South American. So the Americas versus Vitality. That's kind of how it's expected to be. Um, I think Carmine Corp will take it down. I gotta say, Carmine Corp is my team to win, and I just gave away my prediction right there. I do believe, no matter what the final is right here, Vitality or G2, I think Carmine Corp will take that team down, and I think they will be your champion. To be honest with you, um, Carmine looked to be the favorite to possibly even three-peat this entire season. I could see it happening. Maybe, maybe not, but I Carmine just looks so good right now. Such a high peak, and honestly, I don't even think they've peaked yet, and they're still the best team in Europe, and that's hard to say that you were the best in Europe. They've three-peated one of the hardest regions in the entirety of every region. They're just that good, I gotta say. G2, Vitality. I know a bit kind of throwing off there. And of course, you know what, we're gonna give it to a game 7. And of course, just like everybody expected, G2, the best in North America, going up against Carmine Corp, the best of Europe. I really can't say much here. I think this is going to be a disappointing finals. I got to be real with you. I think Carmine Corp will have G2's number the entire finals. As bad as that is to say, as a North American fan, I guess. I think Carmine Corp are just that good. I think they will have G2's number. I don't think G2 will be able to catch up or keep up. And I think not Vitality, Carmine Corp will kind of get an easy grand final in a way. Not very competitive at all. So, yeah, that is my predictions for the upcoming major in about 5 or 6 days. Um, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with me? Do you think Karma Corp's gonna win? Do you have another winner winning? Do you have G2 winning? Or do you have a massive team like Elevate somehow winning? Let me know what your top 8 is. Who do you think is gonna be surprise top 8s? Do you think that possibly a team like OG, Genomates, Complexity, Luminosity, or a team like Power are gonna make the top 8? Do you think Karma Corp, like I said, is gonna win? Do you think Furia will go on to a finals? Do you think any massive upset happens? Let me know in the comment section down below. I would really, really like to see what you guys think about this one. And yeah, without further ado, that's going to be the end of this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys next time.